was a good win. Tough environment. Give the fans here in Utah a lot of credit. This building has been loud and boisterous ever since I've been in the league, and it's no different tonight. They tried like the Dickens to help their team get a win, and I give credit to our guys. One of the many things that Steve talked about to me before the game in terms of passing a message on to our guys is he said that he felt Utah was going to come out, and they were going to hit us in the mouth early. That we just needed to sustain. We needed to, at worst, sustain their initial hit and then figure it out as the game went along. And I told that to our guys, and I thought that's what happened. KD had a big night offensively. That's one of the reasons why we welcomed him here. It's tough to hold a guy that's 7 feet. It's tough to try to control a guy that's 7 feet that can play out on the perimeter and handle the ball, especially when he's as good as he is in the pick and roll game. So great effort all the way around. All our guys were locked in. We had a pretty good last couple of days. Our guys were saying the right thing and so on and so forth. Not just KD, but I'm talking to the team in general. And then when he started getting going early, I just felt that it could be a big night for him, and it was. I didn't visually see it coming with Draymond. I knew he was at the end of the bench, and Draymond has a loud voice, and I didn't even hear him yell anything. That's why I was surprised when Benny called a technical, because normally I would hear Draymond, and I didn't hear anything, and so I was just a little surprised that it did happen because he was at the end of the bench. But Draymond composed himself, and he came out and played a tremendous rest of the game for us. And then KD, I didn't see it, but KD said Gobert shot an elbow at him, and if he did, that's a dangerous play for anybody to receive an elbow from somebody like that, and KD's going to stand up for himself, and that's basically what he did. Klay had a tough night too, but with KD having it going, he kind of offensively made big shots and carried us throughout the course of the game. And a guy like Steph, you don't worry much about it because sooner or later he's going to hit one. And then when he does hit one, you just kind of go, uh-oh. And I'm sure the other team goes, uh-oh. And next thing you know, that one turns into 3 out of 4 or 5 in a row. So we knew at some point he was going to get himself going, and he did. So it didn't surprise me when he started making baskets. We just wanted him to stay with it the entire night, and he did.
I don't want to try to say this as humble as I can, but I've been doing this for so long, and every time I roll out the bed and we got a game that day, I feel like I can go out there and score, But it's the other things that I try to do defensively, helping my teammates get them open shots, moving, setting screens, scoring. That stuff is not easy, but is what I do the best. But I try to do the other things. That's what I focus on more so than anything. And once I do that, I feel like it opens up my scoring a little bit more. Game 3, we wanted to come out here and take a commanding lead, and obviously the crowd, you want to quiet them. They were so great tonight. We knew how it was going to be, and but I wouldn't say that fueled me or did anything for me. It was just, I understand that's a part of the game, and I just try to go out there and be more aggressive than I usually am. And I could tell we needed it, and so me and Steph, like I told him coming out a timeout, is that's when we need to just go, and that's what we kind of did in the fourth. It's just basketball, he pushed me, I pushed him, and we move on. But that's why they call our league soft, is because we call flagrants for stuff like that. But I'm sure he didn't mind if we just moved on. I didn't mind if we just moved on with the play. It is what it is. It's been, grabbing and pushing and, holding. That's just basketball. But, they're trying to clean that stuff up, I guess.
gotta see one go in, and you never lose confidence in your shot, and never lose your aggressiveness. And the shot that started it was one that probably most other people would not try to shoot that one to get yourself going in transition, but that's one I take all the time and I expect to make. So like I said, it's a 48-minute game, and whether you start off hot, in the middle of the game's hot, the end of the game's hot, you always have the same mindset that the shots you take are going in, and we trust in that because of the work that we put into it. When you play a couple games at home and you feel that atmosphere and that vibe, and then you go on the road, it's different, and it challenges you, and it tests you. Test your ability to handle the emotional swings of a road game, and we answered that test really well by just sticking with it, keep staying within ourselves, turning their runs into just a challenge, and you're trying to make it fun to overcome it, and that's how you end up with the 3-0 lead, and hopefully we can finish it out on Monday.